Let's go over standardization procedures. Standardization is really, really important. Not everyone likes to do it, but in order to ensure quality data and good quantitative analysis, you need to make sure your standards are up to date. Normally, here at FCAM, we do the standardization for you, but on occasion you might be looking at an unusual mineral sample, which maybe you'll need an unusual standard for it, or maybe we're not available to do the standardization prior to your quantitative analysis, so you might have to do this on your own. So this video serves just to remind you and show you how to do standardization procedures. Alright, the initial setup. Okay, we're remotely connected to the 8900. You want to go to, on the offline menu, go to Analysis and hit Standard Analysis. Okay, now then select your sample and click on Group. First you have to decide what you want to analyze, what standard you want to analyze. In this case, for this example, I want to do olivine, which is located on our SPI2 mineral mount full of standards. So you would go Group, select SPI2, hit OK. OK. And then click on olivine, which is right here. In this case, the last time we run standardization on olivine was April 2nd, 2015. And then you would hit OK. And normally we would provide you a picture of the sample holder, which is right here on the right. In this case, in this location, this is EMS1, and on the right is SPI2. However, currently loaded on the 8900, SPI2 is in this location. And if you wanted to specifically find olivine on the mineral mount, you can go to our website and click on EPMA, the instrument underneath the instrumentation headline. Click on EPMA JOL 8900, EPMA standards, and these are the three standards we use for pretty much every analysis. SPI2, and you can thank Tom Beasley for this. He created this graphic, or it shows us SPI2 and all the different standards on it. This is the precise location of olivine. When we mount this on the holder for the probe, normally we shoot for this configuration, but sometimes it gets turned a little bit. But you can always orient yourself by moving to the middle of the standard, and you may have to use the EDS to identify something around it, and then you can get your orientation. But here's olivine, and if you click on olivine, it'll give you the standard information if you want it. Okay, so we've chosen our group SPI2 olivine. Let's hit OK. So let's move, let's turn the scan generator on, and let's find the sample. Conveniently, olivine is right here, okay? But in case you don't know where it is, let's move it away. Let's move the stage away for a second. Okay. So initially you might find yourself somewhere around here. So just drive around until you find the olivine standard. What I like to do is save their locations on the stage monitor. So for example, this is where if I click on this is plagioclase, so this will move right to the plagioclase standard. And I've already saved olivine on this, so if I just click on this button, it'll move us directly to olivine. And the way you do this, say you've spent some time finding the standard and you found it and you want to add it like a quick click button to move directly towards the sample. what you would do is go to hit this memory button, and then you can change any of these, say magnesium here, and under comments type in, you know, olivine, and then hit load position, and it'll load the XYZ coordinates, and hit apply. And you can go, say you're somewhere else on the stage. If you just go ahead and hit olivine, it'll drive you right back to the standard. And that's helpful because a lot of times you want to bracket your quantitative analysis with running the standard as an unknown in the beginning and at the end of an analysis, so you can drive right back and digitize those points. Okay. And just in case you didn't know, a lot of times we'll use EDS to just verify that this is in fact olivine. Let's make sure we're optically focused. You'd be surprised. Yes, we're optically focused. Okay, turn our scan generator off, close our PCD, open up our EDS menu, click on EDS. Alright, and hit acquire. Oops, sorry, not that one. This button, acquire. And sure enough, if we go to operation, periodic table, let's see if it's, yep, has magnesium, silica, and just a little bit of iron. You can't really see that peak. Let's change the scale here. So we're pretty confident that this is the olivine standard. Okay, so we've double checked, and you might have to use the EDS a lot in order to find yourself on the standard amount and then find the standard that you're interested in. Okay, so first thing you want to do, let's go back to viewing the standard. First thing you want to do under measurement is standard type. You want to hit oxide, so olivine's an oxide. Make sure that's confirmed. Then under element condition, this will initialize a panel with the element selection and the WDS selection for crystal alignment. And here you choose the elements in which you want to analyze. In this case, normally, I mean, if we've done the standard analysis already, this should already be set up. We've selected silica, nickel, magnesium, iron, and manganese. And the reason why we've doubled up on some of the elements is we'd like to analyze them on different spectrometers and different crystals, just to make sure we've covered every crystal possibility with respect to analyzing a specific element. That way, when you do your qualitative analysis, you can do an apples-to-apples comparison. If you analyze silica on spectrometer 1 with the TAP crystal, you can compare it with the standard in which you know analyze the same conditions. Okay, so we've selected. Oh, the way you would select elements, you can clear them one by one. You can choose more elements if you want to. Let's say we want to do magnesium again. You can do that, or just hit clear to get rid of it. Okay.